Welcome back, everyone. I just wanted to share a trick battle with you guys today. I haven't done that here on the Patreon, so I thought it would be useful. But this is the process of me figuring out a new trick that I haven't done before and haven't seen other people do, really. I've only seen one person do it on a bank, which is a little different because you don't kind of propel yourself in the air as much. And he also did it with a pivot. So I figured that that would be possible, but I always thought it would look cool on a quarter pipe. So about 4 years ago, I thought about this trick and I gave it a try, and I thought that I wasn't coming close enough. Like I knew that it could possibly be done, but I didn't really dedicate the time to it. It just didn't feel right. And on this day it did. So this is me this past week trying this trick. I was lucky enough to, regain a little bit more of my flexibility back from my injury. So I started trying this trick, and this is the process of me figuring it out, right? It's not going to be a tray flip to fakie, right? You're going to I would call it a frontside tray flip. So I approached it thinking, well, how am I going to need to do this trick differently in order to get it to work? So you'll see me here doing something similar to a tray fakie, but you'll notice that my shoulders are more open than usual. And this is something that I had to figure out through trial and error, because you're not going to keep the shoulders closed like a regular tray flip to fakie, because overall, the entire goal is for your body to go frontside after catching it. So how can you make that easier? Well, you're not going to catch it at the entire 360-degree rotation. You're only going to maybe let the board flip 270 instead, right? And then you catch it at that halfway point. You kind of meet the board halfway if you can, and bring it back frontside, right? So it's a little bit of a mind fuck per se, like, excuse the language, but it was really difficult to control the board as it goes backside and then say, nope, you're gonna go frontside. So that was my way of figuring that out, right? I kind of deconstructed and realized, well, if I'm gonna have to go frontside, I'm not going to let the board do its entire 360-degree rotation. I'm going to catch it about that 270 point and start bringing it back. And it was really important to figure this out so that I can keep the shoulders open so that it can be ready to go frontside. And you'll see me sticking these attempts here because it was real difficult to bring it back frontside without doing some sort of revert. It's really difficult to change the direction of where the board's spinning, and just to get it to go in a completely different direction. But like I had said, the only time I'd see someone doing this is on a bank and they did a pivot in there, and I can definitely see how the pivot would be easier. But in this case, I wanted to just really bring it back and with as little of a revert as possible. Just do it as solidly as I can and make it look as one clear motion. So that was the first step of me figuring out, it's not going to be an entire tray flip to fakie. It's not going to do the full 360-degree rotation. There has to be some sort of compromise, right? So that was me figuring this out. Towards the end, I got a couple of sticks and some sketchy ones. I knew that I was getting closer there. And once you can start getting really sketchy ones, but at least land back on it, you know that you're making that progress. And that something's there, that you can definitely get it done a lot cleaner. But that was really just the learning process for me. I just wanted to share that with you guys. That was me kind of deconstructing this fantasy trick that I had been wanting to do for quite some time. I finally got it right there, and it actually took probably about 20-30 more tries than this. I just didn't want it to get too repetitive. But that was it, basically. That was my process of figuring out a trick. It was just an idea 4 years ago. It was something that I didn't think I would ever really get to do. It was just another idea of mine, and then the time just felt right. It just felt like it came together on this day, and that it was meant to happen. So it was an enjoyable process. I just wanted to kind of give you some insight into that and to see how it really came about. So just a little bonus video for you guys. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I hope to be probably at 100%, just being able to skate fully in the next month or two without any sort of restrictions, without, staying away from stairs and big stuff, but I just don't want to push it too much. But thank you guys for your support as always. stay tuned. Also hope to do a giveaway this month, and I will see you guys next time.